You joined me on a couple of short afternoon float fishing sessions on a small river local to me. These tiny rivers intrigue me, and some of the fish you can catch from them are really impressive. I was going to be fishing some of the deep, narrow channels that run along this stretch, hoping to catch some of the big roach that reside here. I perched myself on the world's most uncomfortable tree stump and introduced some maggots and ground bait as I set up. I started to get bites instantly, but before I could find any roach I had to make my way through the small silvers, catching enough bleak to win any river fishing match. By continually drip feeding the bait into the swim and running the float through, I eventually connected with something a lot better. I'd finally managed to get through to some better fish and began catching some quality roach. I'd managed to feed off a lot of the smaller fish, and some lovely roach to well over a pound started coming my way. As you can see from this net full of roach, there's some really good fishing to be had on some of these tiny streams and rivers. Pick of the bunch was this pristine roach. I came back a few days after for another afternoon session and was pleased to see fish topping in the swim. Like most of my sessions on this river, I had to make my way through the smaller fish before I found any good sized roach. few hours on a Saturday morning free, I came back armed with my new Trudex reel, in the hopes I could put it to good use for some of the nice roach here. I paired this new centre pin with my 15-foot Drennan Match Pro Ultralight, a lovely rod but difficult with the overhanging branches. Quickly found a holding area for these fish and found a much bigger average stamp in this swim. As you can see, this 15-foot rod made it very tricky to land any fish properly. Almost all the fish in this river seem to be in such clean condition. There aren't many better feelings than watching that float slowly drift along before it shoots under. Another session on this river and another quality bag of roach. If you have a small river or stream near you, don't neglect it, it might hold some really special fish. Feel free to subscribe and join me on more of my fishing adventures.